Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On 2nd down, Wilson going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Niners are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That is hot! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw. Pass brought in by Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson, he's going to let one fly for Addison. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Come on, guys. We'll get her out of here, fellas.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
4th down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. His kick is good. And the Browns are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. On the give, it's Mitchell. He fumbled the football. The Niners have got it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone,
it hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes, and they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead just resulting in that turnover. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. They run on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. One knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are on the board now here in this second quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. Now a loose football. The Niners have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're up
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
That one taken in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and his 9th for the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
1st and 10. Wilson to throw. This pass. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up and
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They send a receiver in motion left. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's got another one. Touchdown, 49ers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And this one is blocked. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Ray gonna return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
When it starts bad, there's a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Now, faking the give. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
From the gun, on third down, Wilson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now Wilson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They bring Judy in motion. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers stretch things out even further. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This one is caught by Addison. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Again, Wilson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's a designed run. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They motion a receiver right. They're going to go jet sweep on third down. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. The 49ers out for the punt. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll look deep, left sideline. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. They go play action now. Wilson, he's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and now it's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to look downfield once again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Motion man, set right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings us second and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Now this looks like a design run. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. Now a give up the middle. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Here comes the jet sweep to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Now a give on the ground. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the shotgun, Wilson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on first down is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Again, working deep downfield. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's Darnold again. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. So a win here for the 49ers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to save this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that was just about do it for Greg Olsen. Our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.